I'm sure there's lots of people who don't have controllable cleave.
Well, if we take them at 17 stacks instead of 20, it shouldn't be so close to each other, right?
We did it at 17 stacks this time, but the new set still spawned while we were still killing off the last one, so. But that wasn't actually the problem. The real problem was that we had a third set, and that was just by the whoopsie time warp at the beginning.
Yeah, it's the same when from the first dog to the second dog. If the timer is too close, I think, so it's already queued on the boss, then he casts it. But if it's not, if it's like 5 seconds left, then it resets the timer.
Yeah.
I like the coding on this boss. Those fucking Rip Soul, the small ones from the Sin Seekers, they are just the worst.
Can we have a
ever.
stamina buff, pretty please? Oh, stabby, mighty, priest.
Do the small rip souls actually show up on any raid frames, or?
Nope, nothing.
That's terrible.
And if I chain heal one, it can't jump to the next one. So you have to single target them all, even though they're running next to each other.
Oh, that's annoying.
It's really poor.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Begin.
One more on purple, please.
There was no one on blue now.
Yeah, both me and Ericala got it.
Oh.
That's unfortunate.
You okay taking 2?
Yeah.
It's just less damage on the soul.
My first rip soul incoming. And CCs.
$15 sticks.
Right, go for them now. Green first.
One more, I guess. Close
Let's keep green interrupted.
Rip soul.
New shades, you see them. And Sin Seekers incoming.
19
It's
seconds.
26.
Alright, go for moon.
Spread on this.
Yeah, spread 5 yards apart. Just repositioning the boss. New Sin Seekers incoming.
Yeah.
Nice. Good job.
You're really gunning for it at the end then, Patrick.
You need?
Getting into that wretch.
The passage is down here, mortals.
The way ahead will be fraught with danger, but we must reach those anima stores.
It's okay if I go one hand in this weapon, because I have a 226 of one as well, so I'll get pretty
Yeah,
much
just
damage
go.
from it.
Go, go.
Go get it. We'll abuse one of the warlocks as usual. Come on, BOEs.
Devour. Here. The largest of its kind I have seen.
The beast seeks to seek its endless food upon the stores of animal below.
Wait, is it really only 2 pieces each boss?
Dispatch this
I
creature.
think we
Oh,
got
wait, no,
3,
it's
right?
3. Okay,
It's
no,
still
but-
really fucking low.
Yeah, it's really long.
Yeah, I mean, the best way to gear is actually farming DOEs. It's so stupid.
Nice details name, by the way. wait.
Could we like maybe soak those?
Yeah, but you're killing people with it because you're running around. You can't do that on Mythic. You'll kill people if you do that.
Yeah, I stood alone in 2 of those. Aren't we all supposed to help?
No, not on Mythic. You get a stacking debuff every time you leech health to them, and eventually it'll just kill you.
Ah, so I should just let them die then.
You
Yes.
should run out of it if you get like 5 or 6 stacks.
But no one else was helping.
That'll get a lot of pranks on this boss, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a few weak auras for this boss, so I'll share them right before we prepare.
I just thought you could micromanage it all, Kevin.
Fuck that shit.
My aura is weak for you, Kevin.
Of course, I know that.
What's Toxie after?
What enchant do you need?
Well, they share.
Nah,
they share
but
loot, right? So it's buttering him up.
Nah. The top doesn't get loot. What do you mean?
Viper did get loot. What are you talking about?
Oh, he did? What did he get?
Oh, you got Skulkers on the first boss.
Oh.
So basically, that aura says who is affected by debuffs. That one, if you get the debuff, it announces your HP every few seconds and say, so people should see when they need to soak.
Are we requiring people to use both of these?
Well, it's best if everybody uses the second one, the Miasma chat announcer.
It just constantly, or not constantly, like every few seconds, it in /say it announces how much HP you have, so people notice that you're about to die next to them.
So they can avoid
That seems optimistic that you think that people are gonna notice.
Shush talk.
I mean, I'm looking forward to the Melee group on this. I'm not gonna lie.
So, Yeah, so the miasma is changed here, which if you soak it, you get a debuff, so you can't constantly soak it. So we need to rotate soakers. There are also always 5 miasmas going out, so 4 miasmas that are going out. And as we do on heroic, we cannot stack up, so we have to spread out a little bit. The way we are going to do it is we are going to tank the boss right where he's standing at the moment. And the entire raid will have a loose spread inside the box. The ranged will have a spread inside the box. You could actually do it a little bit like that. So everybody spreads out loosely inside that box. If you get targeted by the lines, you move out of the box. Easy as that. For the rest, it should all be roughly the same. The miasmas cannot be soaked for too long. So people that have the weak auras that I just linked. The first one, it shows you who has the debuff. It's not really necessary for everybody to take that. The second one, the chat announcer that announces every few seconds what your HP is, so people around you should be able to see and jump in for you to leech health off them. And the third one is basically who is marked and the timers. Also, we still have the orb mechanic that happens. What we'll do is we'll run roughly to where I am right now. Hunters, if you can try to keep this area clear, blazing as well with your bubble. Also, for the orbs that spawn, if you have like close to full health, pop one, but don't go ham on them.
Right.
Cookies. Answers cookies.
There are cookies down. Let's get practicing.
Yeah, one shot, let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, it's possible.
It is possible. It's not probable, but
I mean, it's not much harder, so it's weird. Yeah.
Talks just evasion tank the last
Yeah.
50%.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Can we get a reso?
Next stack like that.
Yeah, missing.
Melee, help me! Por favor!
3, 2, 1.
Don't stand with me when I'm at 100.
And let's just wipe it.
Isn't there a weak aura that just shows me HP of everyone? That
Oh,
is
you mean
affected
raid
by the
phase?
ring. Nah, nah, that's affected by the ring thingy majig.
I'm alive.
Yeah, that's one that I posted as well.
The mirror, guys.
Yeah, I didn't realize how big those weak was going to be, and half my screen was covered by.
How high can
they
we
get
stack
me.
this instead?
I mean, there's not much going on in your screen anyway.
I mean, true.
Question:
Do I
How high
taunt? Okay.
can we stack the debuff before it gets problematic for the healers?
It's not
5
really.
to 8, I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
you just need to make sure that if something else is about to happen, I mean, there's not a lot going on unless one of those consumes is going out or stuff like that. Then you need to make sure that the people that have the debuff are not low. Otherwise, they can be at 60%. It doesn't really matter. They don't die immediately if no one soaks it.
As for melee,
I was flawless. Yes, thanks.
if you try to stand max range from the boss, you might not get hit by. You should not get hit by the lines that go out.
Yeah, we did that. That's why we lived so long.
Just use your throwing weapons, you know? Like,
Do you not have engineering for the bombs? Like, come on, guys.
yeah.
Doesn't everybody have Serenite bombs in their rotation anymore?
How they got banned for it.
Stamina. Stamina. Nice.
Leroy.
5, 4,
Thank
3,
you.
2, 1, 3, 2, 1.
Rhino, please.
Alright, start saving me, guys. Cheers.
Save me. Never mind.
I think it's time to run into some balls or double stack the circles.
No, 1% left on the boss.
Okay.
Then we have progress.
Activate evasion box.
I feel like melee has it down now, and it's just Rain that's dragging us down.
There's fucking 2 of us left.
I mean, the fight
Well, I'm
is
blazing.
it's really unforgiving because if we lose too many people, we won't be able to soak a debuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Watch out, Toxic got beam on me.
Listen, we can do a try again in 5 minutes, then I will have cheat death off to survive the first ring I get.
Cheat death resets on wipe.
What the fuck is this bullshit, boss?
There's a reason why disc priests are crazy on this fight.
Yeah.
You don't say.
How do you guys know the way? What? Hello?
There's only one mirror up, you fool.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
There's one mirror
Are
and
you
one
okay,
hole
Tuck?
you can fall through.
I'm so traumatized by being in
This
melee on
place
this
is a
boss.
labyrinth.
I feel a reroll
I-
for a range
Imagine
character coming up.
complaining
Can I
about
sit?
mechanics this
Hello?
right here.
Anyone?
Imagine being median complaining about mechanics this right here. Please.
Alright.
Listen, this is the first boss they have to do mechanics.
This is what's gonna happen. After this, we're gonna boost my mage, and I'm gonna like stand in AFK land with the rest.
Yeah, right. You got no idea how much mechanics you actually have to do.
I'd give it like 1 hour into a Red Knight before it swaps back.
Imagine.
Yeah, after 2 bosses, it's gonna be like.
Imagine
Oh,
if,
maybe it
I,
wasn't
if,
so
I,
bad after all.
if I was actually performing okay.
I can't do mechanics now, my combustion is up.
Yeah. There's a feast down for you, Stabby, and we require your stamina.
Ooh.
I'll talk the flask. And the bonus armor.
Well, we'll give it one more try and then see how melee fares this time. Otherwise, we'll have to change it up a little bit.
Yeah. You mean I have to go survival?
Yes.
Okay.
Really, if you get
Show them
miasma
how it's
on, you
done.
can try to stay still a bit more, because a lot of people are kind of, stacks are about to fall off and they get another one because Specimen got walked into. Let us choose to you.
It goes for all. You can't force people to soak because you'll kill people if you do that. You have to stand still and let people.
Yeah, you have to. It's a trust exercise.
That's why we have this week or
I would want to choose a position where they start and then don't move ever.
It's like one of them exercises where you're blindfolded and you fall back, hoping for people to catch you. But instead they
Shit,
let me
we'll
down.
never get through this boss then.
Nobody ever caught me when I did that.
But instead they're in front, right? So he just falls to the ground.
Yeah.
They all have their phones up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1.
More help in the back here.
The feeling we already have to make that.
We're fine.
I'm
Yeah,
coming.
we have to change
Save
the
me.
positioning up.
I'm running in to save you. You think wrong way.
Are we going for 70 this time, Kevin? Just as a question.
Sorry?
Are we going for 70%?
Yeah.
Alright.
3, 2, 1.
Don't think we'll make progression this time.
A week for chest.
I have a
that's
few
fine, that's
pointers when we like wipe here.
Yeah, we're gonna
Well-
change the positioning up because this isn't working.
3, 2, 1.
Always.
Do
Aye,
not
do not
release.
release.
Do not release. Do not release.
So I do release.
Hands off the keyboard.
Yes? But I release with my mouse.
With your mouth.
Yes.
Like
Hands above the sheets.
it just feels like every melee is getting way too many stacks because we're trying to stay as clumped as possible because range can't run far enough out to not get hit by the beam.
You just have to throw shade on the range.
No. But
Listen,
like you have to run
if
mega
the beams-
wide to not hit melee. That's like
If the beams
spreading
are
out.
outside the box, we're doing it right.
Yeah, then okay. No, that doesn't work then.
Yeah.
No, because you can't stand inside the circles, right? On melee. Not all the time, because you get the debuff. So
Yeah.
if you sidestep it, the ranged have to run omega far to not hit us with the beam.
So what you're saying is you want all the beams to go on one side, maybe?
I mean, you can't do that because
hold-
the
hold-
debuff
hold-
get it as
hold
well,
on a
and they have to
little
run through the whole
Alright,
race.
alright. Let's listen to Kevin.
One moment. Tanks will be on green. Melee will be on blue. Still have a loose spread, and ranged will be between purple and red. Melee, if you get the beams, move out to moon marker or skull marker. Ranged, if you get it, move out to skull marker or yellow marker. I'm going to remove markers a little bit, but that way melee should not get the beams on them. Tank should stay safe, and melee still has a bit to spread out, so they don't overstack the miasmas.
Nice, nice. Oh wow, Tox, you didn't read Flask last try.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's why we wiped.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. The 70% power.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
Doesn't
power,
want to
mate.
pass.
I don't know if it's completely random who gets the debuff, but just I mean, if the melee group gets it, if one of the melee people get it twice in a row, that person can no longer stay in melee. No matter what you do, you have to go out because you will just keep stacking the debuff on the melee again and again and again until they die.
Yeah.
So you have to pay attention to it. You cannot be on the boss 100% of the time on this boss. It's just not possible.
Can we have some of that lovely stamina buff? Nice.
Worst designed boss in the game. The fuck?
Are you ready, Anders?
Yeah, please have to do mechanics.
There's a reason why people just stack this bridge, because it doesn't get affected, because Blizzard is stupid.
5, 4,
This place is wrong.
2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Double beamed. Nice.
I don't think you were.
Yeah, I did.
Alright, let's get him up.
Save me. Him.
Right, Season Blazing, you literally went like the beam on the same bit.
I mean, you was up at 20 stacks there.
We are way too many.
You
Like,
are all gonna die. We cannot heal you.
we way too many in here. It doesn't work.
Is there any melee that doesn't really get penalized by standing on tanks?
Oh, Meds, by the way.
Blazing, is there any chance you could like be at range instead? I'm not
He
joking.
could definitely stand on tanks though.
Yeah.
Blazing has no, like, if it doesn't do a cleave.
No.
Yeah, Blazing, just stand on tanks then.
Okay. I can't
Rip
stand
your
at range,
DPS
but I can't heal.
Blazing, that's your problem.
People released them, really.
I do have to say though, Blazing, you did a lot more damage when you were Ventir.
Please don't. You're not inspiring.
But which was more fun, Smokey?
Yeah, rogues can throw their daggers now again, right?
Yeah.
So, Tox is the designated ranged.
Yeah, sure.
Just spam pistol.
I will just be AFK in the back.
Okay.
But last time was really bad. Or unlucky. I think we got 3 debuffs in melee.
Oof, yeah.
And there's no way, no matter where you stand, that you can remain in melee range.
No, if
When
you
that
see that
happens, you have
if
to
there
go
are
out.
3 stacked up in melee, 2 we might be able to handle, but 3 we can't. So one of you has to go to in ranged and stop all damage.
The world first kills bring a lot of range to this boss by any chance.
That's the last part for me, but I have to go.
As with any
Bring it.
there's only like 4 DKs and that's it.
Oh, is Kung Fu Moo gonna be up to bat? You better prep him, Gav.
Oh no, not on the.
Oh, stamina, stamina. Bless us with your stamina.
Time to activate the shadow weak aura, I think.
I don't know, I just still think there's not enough room on. But let's give it a whirl.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Three, two, one.
Save me.
2, 1.
Good luck, Simon.
Three, two, one.
That was
half sword was already dead anyway. I'm just accelerating rolling wise.
3, 2, 1.
Base, by the way.
Oh, I'm at DPS.
Just eat some balls. Go, go, go.
Three, two, one.
Well, since it was the word, I really have to go now, sorry. So see you on Wednesday, I think. If I
Alright.
can play.
Yep.
Thanks.
Get us summoning stone up, guys.
Yeah, don't worry, we're getting the Pug King in.
Oof, oof, oof.
The booster.
Yeah.
I heard he has like a 10-10 Mythic boost raid group that he does cells run with.
Probably.
Is that true? Do we know how many needs to soak inside for it to work?
If you are 1 in there, it remains roughly the same HP. If you go 2 in there to help, then the person with the debuff gets more and more health slowly.
Because the debuff is super long.
Yeah, that's
It
exactly.
feels like
It's 15 seconds.
there's no way melee can keep it like each other up if everyone goes into one.
No, you can't do that. It's not heroic. That's the whole point. Then it's over.
I
It's like
know.
you have to go out. You cannot just stay, because you'll basically prevent all the other melee from being there.
Alright, can we just link people up? Like, say I'm with Whitey or whatever.
Alright, and what if both you and Whitey get it?
Then you fucking save me and let Whitey die.
Well,
I
that's not
think-
going to happen, is it?
I think
mean,
Kepri just
naturally.
micromanages all.
The problem is it's completely random, right? So there might be a pull where 3 times in a row it's 3 melee that gets it, and then you just have to run out. There's nothing you can do. The whole fight is all about managing the health, because you can't do anything. He
All right.
can't do anything about it.
Clear comms. Quick rundown for the Pug King. It's pretty much like heroic with the beams. If you get the beam on you, either take it to the right of purple marker or to the left of the red marker.
Yeah, don't take it
What?
too far though, because then you'll hit the tanks or the melee.
Yeah. When you get that circle around you, the sucky suck circle, you need people to save you. That doesn't really matter for you, but you need to stand still with that shit, because it leaves a debuff on people who soak it with you. And when you don't have the circle, when you run into soak with other people, you'll be the one getting the debuff. And don't stack that above, I don't know, 8 stacks maybe. Apart from that, it's pretty much the same. And here's your feast. Now you'll be the only logged BM hunter on this mythic. So. Oh no, not the gammon squad again.
Can't fucking copy it. Hold on.
Wait, do you not have the toy, Caesar?
The what?
Do you not have the toy?
Alright, Caesar.
Weak core, I think.
Everyone's just waiting on you, Caesar.
No, it doesn't want me to copy it.
The
fucking UI, I don't know what it is.
Just press it once and let it load in.
It takes a while for it to load.
Yeah.
No, but it doesn't do anything, does it?
Yeah, I thought so as well. Then all of a sudden I got 6 pop-ups. So don't press it too much.
Yeah, Caesar, just stand still and like write out your own HP. That's gonna be great.
I heard there's loads of downtime for Windwalker Monk, so it's fine, right?
It's the announcer, right?
Calm it
Well,
off.
I bet you Windwalker monks have more APM than you do, Lee.
Yep. Well, they've got more actual APM than you, mate. That's fine, right? Nice cheating there, Kevin.
Alright, how's it going, Caesar?
Well, it should work now, right?
Should work,
Let's see.
alright.
I love how confident he sounds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Nope.
3 in the league. Great.
And no one moves out.
Yep.
Wait, what?
3 of the debuffs on melee now.
Did you just smack the entire melee with...
Save this boy. Save this boy.
3, 2, 1.
No more melee, no more problem, right?
Yeah.
2, 1.
Feel like it's the white thing.
No.
Just a hint.
What, the full range group couldn't do it?
By the way.
I got that down by the milli once again.
Don't release. Do not release. Put your hands up.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, look at him go, trying to scam acid. And he fucking did too. What a guy.
Who released?
Oh, fuck.
Captain Smork.
But yeah, if 3 melee get it, one of you just be honourable and fuck off somewhere.
No, not somewhere.
If I get it,
out
do I
the
run to the range?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, run through overranged. If you can.
To be fair, at this point, just run off the cliff. It's fine.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, not if you seize it though, what?
7 melee might be an issue, yeah.
It might.
Well, it was nice knowing your talks.
Sure, I'll take one for the team.
I mean, if Malev wants to tank, I'll go Bimmy, right? That's one less. I heard Rory's are really good right now.
Yeah, let me just equip my imaginary shield.
Yeah, we can have Tox go on his tank and I'll go on my hunter. Bring a whole 2k DPS.
I mean, he said tanks don't do much, right? So he shouldn't fuck up at all.
Oh, yeah, that's so salty. Like half an hour ago, I said that to him.
I remember.
He and the Dead Sea.
Caesar-chan, kom hit.
Trying to fix the fucking
Come on,
Rigora.
Caesar!
It says it's not loaded. I don't know what are you doing?
It loads when you get in combat, mate.
Oh, okay, cool.
Caesar is 0% range and 50% melee.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Bam!
Oh, Piggy, what a guy.
Yeah, it's every time we do that, like.
3, 2, 1.
It just feels like every time you have the circle and he does the slam, you are so fucked.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
pretty much. Like a lead bot skill. And even time bot.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, are you dead again?
It's pretty poorly designed fight, I think.
Thanks, by the way.
Don't be nasty, Kevin. He's in a mood already.
Don't stop.
I'm sorry, Lee.
Piece of shit. Don't release. Do not Malev. Do not release.
I have to release. Gotta repair.
Yeah, we need to, the whole raid, I mean, unless we wipe to Berserk, the only thing we need to focus on is keeping the people with the debuff healthy. Because if people are low, because people in Soak probably, when the slam comes and they happen to get the line, they have to run out of it, they just die. And then we are one less person that is available to Soak, and it just gets worse and worse.
Wait, it gets worse when people die? What the fuck?
I mean, if we lose 2 or 3 people, we literally cannot do it anymore. Because the debuff won't run out.
Is it the main issue right now? Is it just because too much melee or what?
Like people, like you don't want to stand in the circle when people are full health, right? But then the slam comes, and then you are too low for people to like get in the circle again.
Yeah, we're about 50 to 60% health. Yeah.
The goal is to not let people drop below roughly like 70 or 80%.
Yeah, but that
it's a fuck ton of micromanagement, but that's the fight. I mean,
There's no way we can keep that up with the amount we are.
there's nothing we can do as healers. We can't do anything.
Like, you only want 5 or 6 debuffs, right?
Well, up to 8.
Up to 8. You can get up to 8.
Okay. Huh. Yeah, but there's... No. Okay.
Just use defense cooldowns, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
for-
karma. Can you evasion tank the circle?
I mean, cheat death?
Cloak probably
Darkness.
works.
I don't know if you cloak, it just goes on someone else. Right?
But another issue people need to be very careful about is if you get the line, you just have to run to the closest side and go there and stay there, because you cannot run through the whole raid. A lot of people are doing that, and the debuff never runs out on us, because there's always someone who runs through the whole raid and just stacks the debuff one more time. And already at that point, we are screwed.
Yeah, but aren't ranged like standing, I don't know, like the soak people, the one with circles stand in front and the rest stand in the back? Instead of like all the ones with the circle just standing in one big clump?
I mean,
Wait.
They kind of have to stay where they are. They can't run around.
No, but when you fucking get it, you can move here, right?
You can't move. You have to stay still, because you'll run over people, and if you just run over someone who just soaked, they can't soak next time, and then you're screwed. You die.
Okay.
You
What was
can't
the shroud for?
debuff.
Boredom. I got stealth mate, I can come close anyway.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
La 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 last. We already have too many then.
It seems every time there's a beam in that direction, there's 2 people.
Yeah, I think it's a bad idea to have some range to go out between square and cross.
Yeah.
3, 2,
Might work if you just line up on purple and then move right at purple instead.
Hey, what are you supposed to do with the swirly, and if you get targeted by beam, you just die.
You have to be healthy. That's why everyone has to focus on soaking the debuff all the time.
Yeah. What do you mean be healthy?
Thing you have to do.
There's like 4 melee dead after 10 seconds. What? I have no mates.
Yeah, then you move out. I mean, otherwise we have to just say if you are melee and you get the debuff, you move out every time, because we can't do it otherwise.
Can we get to kill fest now? Or do you have to kill this first?
Are you a quitter, Lee? The fuck?
No, I'm just only curious.
But isn't like Kel'Thas a shit ton more difficult?
It is.
Yeah.
There's a lot of RNG on the fight.
We just need to find a good balance.
So you died every time about 10 seconds and
Yeah, because of the lines.
Yeah.
Flask's ticking, boys.
It should last you until the raid ends, Mila. Alright, so Kev just shifted the markers a bit. So we're further away from the melee shitstorm.
Yeah, because the issue is we need to spread like around the boss to be able to not soak each other all the time.
Yeah, the circles are like mega wide.
The tanks are like both on triangle, right? So you've got all that sort of room there. There's no clear road, so it's not a big issue.
Yeah, because we were standing approximately at his left leg, where the left leg is now, and then we were 5 guys hit by the beam.
Well, if you stood where its left leg is now, then it feels like you are standing in the incorrect place.
Yeah, but the guys with the soaks were standing at the blue, and we're supposed to run to the other side if we have the beam.
Yeah.
And then a ranged ran out here with his beam and clipped all of us.
That's because all the ranged expect that no one is standing between yellow and blue.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
but
if I'm standing here and I have the debuff and I get it, I cannot do anything but move here. If I go the other way, I'll hit the whole ranged group.
yeah, and we melee can't just stand in each other's circles all the time either, so we have to move out somewhere.
That's why I'm saying that you cannot expect, if you have the debuff, to be in melee at all times, because you fuck up everyone else.
Yeah, just sucks to be melee.
Yeah, I mean...
Would it...
Can't like the melee and the tanks be in one? Or
Kind
do
of,
we
but
have to be split up?
I don't think we can get debuffed. Instead of having like the range spread along the line here, right? Could we not just have them like in like that way around? Like like one group here, then one bit further back.
I don't know what here and here is, mate.
So like instead we've got like a cross, could we not go it like going, I don't know fucking know the word, but going like towards the boss and back behind the boss. So like here and then another further group back. Does it have to be a line across here?
No. The range should have a loose spread about here.
Yeah. But when I'm seeing them, right, they're all like all across here. Instead of that, could it not just be the other way around? So it's sort of across.
As long as the range has a loose spread in the
box.
In the box, the box with orange, yellow, red, and purple, they should be fine.
I mean, another option is also for... Say if a melee gets the circle, right? Could not the circled melee soak that shit on Moon? And if a melee gets the beam, just move towards Star. Because whoever from range that sees a melee has the beam can just stand closer to the Star than what the melee will do, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if the melee people who have already had high stacks are just standing on blue, there shouldn't be any way of them getting hit by the beam if I'm the ranged player getting the beam on me right here, right?
Yes. That's why I shifted the box.
But it also only has room for like one circle in melee. So if there's two, you have to run out, I guess. One has to run out if there's two circles to leech in melee.
Basically, melee can also spread around the boss a little bit, go a bit closer to green. But don't actually stand on tanks if you have the circles, etc.
So yeah, if melee use the area between blue and green for your leech circles, and then you use the area between blue and star for the beams, that should make it work, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's the
That should give you plenty of area for the leech circle without getting hit by any beams.
Let's say leech circles between blue and moon.
Yeah.
The boss doesn't do anything other than melee, right?
No, he doesn't.
Because I think it's like built in as a melee that you stand behind the boss, right? So
Yeah, but
you just stand on
as a melee, you don't want to stand in front of the boss because you can get parried.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Why don't you just stand on orange marker and tank so they have a whole section where there's no range? Because that's why there's so many people standing right near.
But
the
right
yellow.
now they already have like 180 degrees of free boss space for melee.
I mean, how much range? Like this big box, just so ranged. How much of this do you actually need? Do you need it all? Because it couldn't like narrow it down a bit.
Like if you get the circle where I am, right? It goes to the red and then it goes to maybe orange, just a little bit closer.
Yeah.
So 2 circles can stand between each other and I don't know, Kramer here.
So we should be fine.
Let's just try again.
Positioning, I think.
But try it this time to have the melee leech circle between blue and moon.
Yeah.
And then the beams go between blue and...
That's actually a good smoke. That might
That's
be
what I
even
mean,
better.
I mean, you get a whole area where you can. It doesn't matter where you point the beam if you're melee there, because you can see as long as you're not standing on top of someone else, it's not gonna hit anyone.
Actually, Blaze Knight is a good shout.
Yeah. Hold on. So melee just go behind the boss, and tanks will tank him between the 2 markers.
Then maybe melee beams should be able to be directed that way as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Because there's so much space.
You just need to pay attention that you're not standing on some other melee, and if you're not doing that, then it's not gonna hit anyone.
Okay. Let's do that.
Yeah, let's give it a try.
Yeah, Pog.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Don't overlap too much now, maybe, if we get the circle.
3, 2, 1.
Can we get some res?
A healer is dead.
3, 2, 1.
Jeez.
Run away, little girl.
was that for Nelly?
A lot better.
Much better.
Much
much
better,
better.
but we didn't get the debuff for like a whole rotation as well.
It looked better, at least a little more clean.
Yeah.
Because your beams are just nowhere near anyone else. Same with the range.
Yeah, this is definitely like a much better position.
Yep.
It's just so random, this fight. Like, if right now,
Yeah.
melee didn't get a lot of debuffs, but range got nearly all, so we are not enough people to soak in range then. Because
So you think we need more melee?
we need
I mean, but it's just RNG, right? Because
Yeah, exactly.
we had to keep people up, and I had 9 stacks when I received the circle. Like,
Yeah, but that doesn't matter because it doesn't give you stacks if you have it.
no, but it still increases the miasma damage I take, right?
No,
It does.
no, you take a set amount of damage every second. You don't take more.
We're gonna call the raid here, guys.
Yeah, you
really awesome work though, killing 2 mythic bosses on the first actual mythic trying raid. Remember to sign on the calendar. Please sign up on the calendar, and we'll see you guys on Wednesday again.